Hi everyone and welcome back. This is the second installment of my part 1, part 2 take on 4 different ways of extending your nail with different types of tips. In the first video I extended the tip with a jewel form, and then in the second part I did a dupe style Gel-X ballerina tip. And in this installment I'm doing the half tip and then the paper form. So I hope you can check this video out, give it a thumbs up if you like it, and any comments or questions please leave down below. Thanks for watching and enjoy. After applying the slip layer of the builder gel, I'm now taking a fairly big dollop, placing it around about the apex area, pushing it back towards the cuticle area so that I get a thin application there, and then I'm just rocking it back and forth right down the length of the nail. This stuff self-levels, so you'll see in a minute that I sort of flip it over, and that allows the gel to sort of pull to the middle and just fall down the sides, so I don't get too much gel on the side walls and the cuticle area, and it's concentrated in the apex and middle of the nail. And in this installment I've prepped the nail and I'm about to add a very thin layer of base coat, and then I apply a paper form and I extend the nail using a paper form. After I've used that slip layer to mark where the free edge will end, or the extension of the free edge will end, I take a medium-sized dollop and I attach it to the natural nail, and I build up that free edge, that extension free edge. I flip the nail over just to let it pull, then I pop it in the light for about 15 seconds, pull it out, give it a gentle pinch, and then I pop it back in the light again for another 30 seconds, and now I'm just removing the paper form, and should have a fairly funky looking edge, but that's okay. We're going to add more gel to that and build it up, and then we're going to file and finish. So I've popped down a slip layer, then I've picked up a fairly big dollop, popped that near the apex, pushed that back towards the the cuticle area. As you can see, I didn't pick up enough gel in the first instance, so yep, there's no problems in picking up another dollop. Just make sure that you attach that dollop to your first dollop, and then you just rock it down the nail all the way to the free edge, and making it thinner and thinner as you get towards the free edge. Once you're happy with that, I again turn it upside down, let it pool. You can feather touch it and move the gel around. You have a little bit of time. Just be careful not to let it seep too far into your sidewalls and cuticle area. You don't want that. So yeah, I'm just playing around with it, flipping it over, making sure it pulls, then flipping it back, letting it smooth out, and then I pop it in the light for 30 seconds to a minute in an LED light, and then I clean off the inhibition layer. Once I did that, I realised that I did have a little bit of a dip in the middle there, so I just did another slip layer and added some more product, some more gel to that area that was dipping down, which again, easy to do. So I popped that in the light for 30 seconds to a minute in LED light, and then I finish filed off camera. So here are the 4 finished products. The first one was the jewel form, the second one was the ballerina tip, the third one was a half tip, and the last one was the paper form. And now I'm just going to cover them all with this lovely azure pink colour. And yeah, I'll show you how I painted one of them. I'll paint all of them off camera, and then I'll come back and show you what they all turned out like. So I gave each extension 2 coats of the lovely pink colour, and then I popped a top coat over the top. So here they all are painted up: the polygel jewel form, the ballerina full tip, the half tip, and then the paper form. I've then popped them back into the finger. Here's the polygel jewel form, not too bad, don't mind that. And then this one was the ballerina full tip. It does curve down quite a lot, as you can see, and it's quite thin because it was just the tip. This one is the half tip. Yeah, not too bad either. The length probably makes it curve down a fair bit. So the last one is the paper form. So this one, it's fairly straight because I applied the form pretty straight. They're not perfect. It wasn't about being perfect. I just wanted to see the different forms of tips and just compare the curvature on each of them. That's what I was wanting to do. Here I'm just showing you that with the third tip, the half tip one, I actually popped that inside the ring finger and painted it, so that's why it looks a lot skinnier than the other three. The other three I used the pointer finger to paint. Yeah, so coming up to the end of the video now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below which one you prefer. And coming up in my next video, I'm thinking of doing a shadow French. I've seen Kirsty Macon do this and it looked really cool, so I thought I might give it a go. Thanks for watching and bye for now.